Hello and welcome to the podcast. We're going to keep it short as we're on our way out of here to go to a golf tournament.
Hey, and it's not that we're slacking. It's in support of frontline workers.
Yes.
It's the Frontline Workers Golf Tournament.
Celebrity Classic. We're considered the celebrities. And listen, I don't pay to get in to the tournament, so I quite often support the silent auction. I feel like I can put some money towards that, and then I end up with stuff. Win-win.
Yeah, so this year, because we're not going to have the get-together at the end of the tournament, it's all online. What are you bidding on right now, Ryder?
The only thing I'm currently the front runner on is snow skis. The one year I came home with like a bike, a couple framed signed photos,
a fridge,
debt. This year, just keeping it with the snow skis.
Do you ski?
No, I snowboard, and I have a board.
I'm worried about you. But hey, if you're supporting, then that's great.
I think $60 for a pair of snow skis is a really good deal.
Yeah, but that's not a good deal when you're not going to use them. It's a waste of $60.
I'll make shot skis out of them.
You should just donate towards the charity without bringing home stuff you're never going to use.
I was actually thinking about getting the snow skis and then donating them to Kids Sport.
Love it. Do that.
Okay.
I support this.
All right.
Okay, we got to go. I got to go practice my swing or whatever.
Now it's time for our favorite moments from the show this morning. Cheers.
This is the Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Southtown Hyundai. Check out the Southtown Hyundai Advantage at southtownhyundai.ca. Trending this hour.
A second person tested positive for COVID-19 at Edmonton's Ross Shepherd High School. So that's the first that has had more than one case. And when that's the case, AHS steps in. They've advised 53 grade 10 students and 2 staff members to be tested and isolate for 14 days.
All right. Smile Cookies are back at Tim Hortons starting today. And the money is going towards multiple charities for 2020. One of them included, I'm just reading now, student nutrition programs across Waterloo region. So that's just one example of the charity, the money that it's going towards 100% of the proceeds.
I don't care about the kids in Waterloo, though.
I just want the cookie. I really don't care where the money's going. They're so good.
Okay.
I get so excited every year when Smile Cookies are back. All right, Paris Hilton is trending. Her documentary is now out. It launched 7 hours ago on YouTube, and it's the real story of Paris Hilton. I'm very intrigued. I want to watch it.
And also trending this hour, Chris Evans' unit. He appeared to accidentally upload a nude photo of himself.
Yeah, on his Instagram story.
Trying to post an Instagram video.
I feel bad for him. He's already suffers from anxiety. I can't imagine how he's dealing. He hasn't posted since. Hasn't said anything.
And I'm seeing people online say there's no way Chris Evans is dumb enough to just have a picture of his own on his phone. So a lot of people claiming that maybe it's another man's.
Oh, maybe.
Right? That was sent to him that he had saved. So that's just one of the rumors I'm hearing. Either way, really sad for a guy who's anxious already, but could be worse.
Oh, yeah. No, like, I accidentally saw it. So,
accidentally.
Yeah, like I was just scrolling through Twitter and it was just there and I was like, whoa.
So when I didn't want to use Google at work to find it and you said, it's cool, I have it in my phone.
No. It was in a group chat.
Okay.
I don't have it saved to my phone. That is not appropriate.
Anyway, yeah, it's...
I should delete my tweet. Nobody's liked it yet, and I wrote Chris Evans should have been cast as Thor.
Big news for old Kelly Clarkson.
No, Kelly Clarkson! You gotta play that sound bit every time we talk about her. It's natural.
As she scooped up a pretty big Emmy for Daytime Host of the Year.
Okay.
Couldn't give it to Ellen this year.
Honestly.
Right?
They're like, who's next? Who's up?
But she didn't even know. Check this out.
I was shocked, and I've got to tell you how I found out. I totally forgot that the Emmys are on. I'm sitting there playing with Legos with my kids, and my executive producer, Alex, calls me and is like, you are the best host. And I was like, thank you. And I was having kind of a hard week, and I literally almost started crying because I was like, this is just the nicest thing to call someone out of nowhere and just be kind. And she was like, no, you won the Emmy for outstanding. And I was like, what?
That's crazy. Well, she's going through her divorce. She's going through a lot. She's not focusing on winning an award.
Yeah, she said her life's been upside down. She continues.
I mean, it's no secret. My life has been a little bit of a dumpster the last, like personally, like it's been a little hard. So the last couple months, I've been talking to friends that have been through divorce. I don't know how people go through that without having some kind of outlet, because it is the worst thing ever, for everyone involved.
Heavy.
Yeah, so good for her for winning that Emmy. And the fact that she didn't even know, it just reminds me of that time that I won best Twitter account 3 years in a row and beat the mayor. The mayor came in second. And I was like, whoa, what? I didn't know.
What do you mean you didn't know?
I didn't even know.
It's on your bio.
I know, I just wanted to bring it up again.
I think you actually have it tattooed on you. Trust me, I know a thing or two about remixes.
Yeah, DJ Cuddles over there. What have you remixed in the past?
Well, when I scared the crap out of you coming out of the elevator.
Oh, yeah.
And then I did a remix of that with Who Let the Dogs Out. That was a good one.
That was iconic, yeah.
And then at one point, there were a few fancy songs that were really popular. Drake had one, Iggy Azalea had one, and of course the classic from Reba. So I mashed those up.
Fancy feast gourmet cat food. Fancy.
Barbara Streisand.
There it is. See? So like I said, I know a thing or two about remixes.
Didn't our producer do that one for us?
Yeah, but it was my idea. Anyway, there is a new remix with two songs that you would not expect to have anything to do with each other.
If you don't know what the song WAP is, you're living under a rock. Also, don't Google it at work.
Yeah, especially the music video. My goodness. So WAP from Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion has been mashed up with the Jeopardy theme. And it's so good.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
That's fire. On the way next, we wanted to have a little brainstorm sesh of things that you slept on as a kid. Like not
pillows.
Not literally, no. Like things that you didn't appreciate enough when you were little.
Naps.
Perfect start.
Legit.
780-784-7107. I'd like to put garden vegetables on that, especially right now. Like mid-September.
Oh, the corn is good.
Oh, the corn. The
carrots.
House would have just been full of garden veggies, which you don't even need ranch to dip them in. They've got that flavor built in.
Okay, but you need, if you're like steaming the veggies, you need butter and salt.
Sure, a little bit, but a lot less with garden veggies than you do what you get at the store.
Meanwhile, when you were a kid, you weren't allowed to leave the table till you finished your veggies, and you would sit there for hours because you didn't want them.
You know why? Kids are dumb. That's why.
Like Brussels sprouts are pretty good.
Yeah.
Now that I'm an adult, I've realized this.
They were my favorite veggie as a kid, which...
That's not normal.
No.
It's not normal at all, actually.
780-784-7107.
The text rolling in, Tara says, having dinner made for me every single day.
Yes.
PL says the lack of responsibility. Honestly, that and just not knowing what the world is really like yet. You know, everything is just fun. There's no stress.
That's good, though. You want to keep sleeping on that.
I guess you're right.
You want to wake up from that dream.
Heather says, mom cooking for me. So it seems like everyone has the same answer. We miss having our parents around to do everything.
Cook us veggies.
Yeah.
What do you got for us?
Cereal. I didn't realize Fruit Loops were so expensive growing up, and my boyfriend only likes Vector cereal, which is less fun.
So you don't get Fruit Loops anymore?
I mean, if I'm feeling like I'm going to splurge, why not?
All right, like on payday, maybe.
Yeah.
Have you tried Fruity O's?
I mean, no, if I'm going to go all out, I got to go with the name brand stuff.
All right.
No hate to President's Choice, you know?
Time for recommend something. You're not normally one for pumpkin spiced lattes.
No, I just think they taste like soap. But a lot of people have been posting the pumpkin spice cold brew, and I was so intrigued by it. I had to at least try it. So I got a grande yesterday, and it is so good. Yeah, I was mad I didn't get the venti.
You said you almost went back for another one.
I wanted another one. As soon as it was over, I was sad.
Yeah, it was. I had to try, but it's pretty good. Other than for some reason that the salt that sits on the top shocks you really bad on first sip.
Yeah, so I tricked Ryder. He didn't know about the cold brew shock. If you're listening right now and you've drunk a cold brew,
or if you are drunk.
No. Why is the first sip so
painful.
Electric?
Yeah.
It shocks your upper lip.
I want to try it with the lights out and see if you can see the electric
should try
shock.
That.
Yeah.
So I filmed Ryder having the first sip. I posted it on our social media, on our Facebook page. It's pretty funny. But it's so strange because a lot of people were commenting saying, I thought I was the only one that dealt with this. No, it's every cold brew.
I have second-degree burns on my face. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
No problem.
I recommend something today. We were out looking for some clothes for something we got coming up on the show here over the next few days yesterday. So we were hitting Value Villages and the Goodwill. And I couldn't believe how much great golf apparel there is in secondhand stores.
Oh, yeah.
Is golf, if you go to a golf store and buy a golf shirt, you're paying $80 for a
it's ridiculous. Shirt. Yeah, it's way overpriced.
And even if you go to a place that's known for a little bit cheaper, like a Winners, you're still paying $50 for a golf shirt, which is insane. Man, go and check out the secondhand stores. Somebody probably died in the shirt I'm wearing, but I got it for $5.
And it fits you perfect.
Yeah. Rest in peace. So what happened on Whyte Ave yesterday?
Okay, just incredible. A massive group of people, a lot of them wearing masks, which is really nice to see, got together and were protesting very peacefully. In fact, they were joyous, listening to music. Our good friend Sean Lamb, he's a DJ here in Edmonton, had a boom box that he was rolling around with music, and they were just dancing in front of the person on Whyte Ave that preaches Jesus Christ is here to save us from our sins, and which is fine, totally. Yeah, that's great.
Do your thing. A little bit annoying, but when he started pumping out homophobic rhetoric,
that's when people were like, "We will not allow this to happen. Our love is louder." And they had a party. People were dressed up in those T-Rex costumes. And he just kept going and going, and he was filming them. They were filming him. And I like that there was no actual confrontation at all whatsoever. They just had a little dance party in front of him.
Right. Yeah.
And they're going to be doing this again. They said same time next week. I'm like, I want to go to that.
Awesome. Good for them.
Yeah.
Great way to get the point across, eh? Lead with love.
Yeah, I saw one video, someone tweeted out saying they saw a woman just walk up to a guy that was doing that, pulled out a pair of scissors from her purse and just cut his microphone cord and kept walking.
Strange fears. Man, the text line is lit up with weirdos.
No, they are not weirdos. They just have weird fears. There's a difference.
Lindsay said, "Good morning, Ryder and Lisa. I am irrationally afraid of balloons. It doesn't matter if they are great quality and not overblown. It's a big nope from me. Oh, you want balloons at your birthday? Well, you're not going to have me there."
Same with water balloon fights, she said.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the time that the station got me to go pick up a bunch of helium balloons, and they started popping in the back of the work vehicle, and I thought someone was shooting at me. I was swerving all over Gateway Boulevard. It was awful, so I totally get it. Anna wrote in saying, "I'm scared of chickens." Nikki says sharks, even though I live in the prairies, I cannot watch videos of them. And Rachel said she has a friend that's scared of peaches.
This all started because one of your friends brought up a fear yesterday. We're going to get her on the phone. She's going to remain anonymous because she doesn't want...
She feels bad.
Yeah, but she's down to share.
Yeah.
So what are you afraid of?
Well, I'm not scared of them. I just think that male adult twins are creepy. Especially those guys. They're terrifying.
And do you feel the same way about the Property Brothers?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. That's why I always say this. I'm like, male adult identical twins should not exist.
But even one step further, male adult identical twins that are involved in realty.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that.
Oh yeah, I guess that's both of them. All four of them are.
This was because you guys were watching
Selling
Sunset, and the two brothers that run that realty firm are twins.
Identical twins. Erica wrote in saying that she's scared of anything that is like cotton ball, cotton candy as well. She said when we were doing renovations, we had, like, I couldn't be around the insulation part. That's fascinating to me.
Kind of like mine, renovations. I'm
Just not good at
Yeah, I'm terrified of them. Let's talk Uggs.
Yeah, are they still acceptable for fall/winter 2020 fashion?
I don't think they've ever really been a staple in fashion.
That's what everyone on the text line is saying. They've never been quote unquote fashionable. They've just been convenient.
Yeah, they're kind of like sweatpants. You know,
sweatpants are fashionable now. Look at Kylie Jenner.
Okay.
Come on.
Ugg boots aren't, though. Here's my problem with Uggs. There's a few of them I need to discuss. Number one, stinky feet. Probably my biggest turnoff.
Not everyone has stinky feet just because they're wearing Uggs.
If you wear Uggs more than 3 times and you put your bare feet in there...
Oh, yeah, you got to go bare... No, bare feet is the way to do it. You can't wear socks in Uggs.
You get sweated up in them.
No.
They're so warm and fuzzy. Yeah.
They don't stink. Not for everyone.
Okay, next. They get the little salt line along the side of them. Looks terrible. Thank you, Boxer, for jumping on that one.
I do agree that once they get a bit floppy, like slanted, then it's probably time to get a new pair.
And the sound that they make.
Ryder, not everyone drags their feet.
When you're a foot dragger.
You had one co-host over 10 years ago that wore Uggs every day and dragged her feet down the hallway.
And I could just hear her in the morning, her and her bad attitude.
It's nothing against Uggs.
Yeah, it is.
Bad attitude. So you just don't like people that are grumpy in Uggs, is what you're saying here.
And stinky feet. You said they feel like a teddy bear.
It's like slipping your feet into 2 warm teddies.
Into 2 dead teddies that you found in a garbage bin. I'm just very anti-Ugg.
Let us know on the text line how you feel about Uggs. I put this poll up on Twitter, and 65% of people are saying that they are still acceptable. So you're going to see them this season.
You're going to smell them this season.
No.
Come across something pretty cool online, Lise.
Yeah, so... A lot of people are saying we got to stop giving money to Jeff Bezos. He's too rich. Stop buying things online.
It's hard.
It's hard not to. It's very convenient. So there's a guy from Calgary that's created a website to keep the money here in Alberta by putting Alberta products on it, and you can buy it. Madeinlocalshops.com. So it caters to us here in Alberta. So you can shop and support local businesses because all of that money that you usually spend online is not staying local in our community.
Well, and I heard, what was it? Amazon's planning to hire another 100,000 people. And you're like, okay, so a bunch more underpaid people for the most part. That's sad. Mm-hmm. And they're taking away good jobs. So this is terrific.
Yeah. So again, the website's called madeinlocalshops.com. And I'm just looking through the products. A lot of them didn't even realize they were local products that I've bought from places like HomeSense before.
Oh, really?
So it's just really cool that this guy from Calgary was like, I'm going to do something about this. Or at least try. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Play 107, it's the 90s at 9. We all know that one of the biggest show from the 90s is making a triumphant return. Peacock picked up the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. What is it, like a docu-series almost?
It's going to be like a revamp of the TV show. It's a spin-off, and it's going to be a bit more dark and gritty, so I'm very intrigued. But this just in, Will Smith has listed the mansion from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on Airbnb. So you can actually stay in one of the wings of the Brentwood Mansion for just $30 a night. I think it's $30 because they're celebrating 30 years.
Okay.
Now, I read this and I was like, okay, but please tell me we can go through Will Smith's closet. You can.
What?
They're going to have his 90s attire in the closet. They're going to have Fresh Prince vinyl. They're going to also have like basketball that you can play in the bedroom. This sounds like the best thing ever for $30 a night.
$30? Look, this feels like it's from the news stories from the 90s with how cheap it is.
That's true.
Big story over the weekend, probably the top trending story.
Oh, Chris Evans.
It's about Chris, the superhero. Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Well, Captain America, Chris Evans accidentally posted
No.
a picture,
Not
an
that
inappropriate
story.
picture on his Instagram.
That's all you've been talking about. That's top trending in your mind. I'm talking about Chris Hemsworth, you pervert. He was in the news.
Oh.
As he just happened to be walking by somebody doing a live weather hit on TV, and he jumped in and took over, and he did like a smash up job.
Wow, I want to hear this.
Let's check your weekend weather now with Lauren Phillips. Hi, Loz.
Hi, Beck. I am in Scone this morning. I've been telling you all morning. I'm in the horse capital of Australia, but I was yet to find a horse, so I thought I should hot-foot it up to one of the horse studs and check out the beautiful.
I heard you talking about looking for some horses. There's a bunch down here, actually. What are you doing?
Well, we're doing the weather for the Today Show. Want to help me out?
Yeah, let's mispronounce all of these. Cairns, possible shower 28. What do you got here? Adelaide, rain at times. Can't tell exactly what time, but there will definitely be rain at some point. 20 degrees.
I've lost my job. They're kicking me off.
What's your job?
You're on tomorrow morning.
There it is.
That is the dream.
Just to have him swoop in and take
How
over.
did she even contain herself? Imagine having that much power, being Chris Hemsworth and being like, I'm going to just walk up
Right.
and no one will get mad at me for doing this.
Anybody else approaches a reporter doing a live hit.
Yeah, you're a loser. You're getting fired from your full-time job, not him.
Ryder and Lisa.
Brought to you by Southtown Hyundai.
Play